Have you ever been fascinated with a certain career path, but didn't want to wait for college to experience them? Well, Carthage Technical Center has a perfect answer for you. Here in our marvelous and advanced facilities, we offer hands-on training across multiple fields. Not only can you hone your skills for careers, but you can also earn certifications in them as well. Careers include construction, programming, engineering, law enforcement, firefighting, healthcare, and machinery. The best thing is that all of this is a free way for you to test the waters and see if you are truly interested in the field. So with all that being said, come take a look at some of our courses in this no-risk, all-reward opportunity.
Interested in pursuing a medical career? If so, health science classes at Carthage Technical Center may be for you. Health science classes are offered to both Webb City and Carl Junction students. This course will provide the opportunities for students to build a solid foundation in every aspect of healthcare. Students will be introduced to the knowledge and skill required for individuals seeking a career in the physician office urgent care setting. The students that take these classes are very active in their class. We ask them for their view on their classes. We also ask some teachers about the benefits that students get from taking their classes.
Yes, I teach CMA, which is Certified Medical Assisting. It has a component of phlebotomy in it, with it. They will learn basic medical assisting skills, giving injections, drawing blood, vital signs, taking vital signs, and then they will be allowed to take the certification exam if they meet the criteria. I feel like it is a great course to begin any career in healthcare, whether it be dentistry, veterinarian, but mainly more nursing wise, but you can also get occupational therapy, physical therapy, all those introductions into the medical field.
Students who are interested in going into the healthcare field will have the opportunity in these health science classes to get, like I said, certified as a nurse assistant, certified as a medical assistant, and possibly certified as a phlebotomy tech and an EKG tech.
I enjoy being in CMA because we get to do a lot of hands-on tasks that we don't get to in our other classes, and I really do feel like I'm in training to be a certified medical assistant.
I enjoy it because it's definitely setting me up for what I want to pursue with taking the vital signs.
I really enjoy this class because it just overall gives you a lot to learn, and it gives you a lot more than you would, just going through high school. You're actually getting career experience. You're taking actual classes to give you actually good paying jobs, and it's just a really good step up from normal high school classes. It gives you a lot more than you'd usually get.
Do you find yourself drawn towards agriculture? What about plant or animal science? Well, CTC has just what you need. They offer plant-animal science classes such as CASE, greenhouse management, and ag construction and mechanics, and even agriculture business leadership and management classes.
The first class I teach is Ag Science 1. It's the Introduction Ag class. We start off the year teaching about FFA and leadership. Students have the opportunity to learn anything and everything FFA related. After that, we go into our plant science and animal science classes. You'll get a brief description over digestion, beef cattle, dairy cattle, reproduction, poultry, just some of the animal industry with that. We do a little bit on plant science, photosynthesis, greenhouse management, some basics with that, and then we wrap up the year talking about our intro to shop. So we'll learn how to we'll learn how to be safe in the shop, we'll learn how to arc weld, and the kids have the opportunity at the very end of that to build a small project.
The classes that are offered for Carl Junction and Webb City are Ag Construction 1 and Ag Construction 2. These are metal fabrication classes where students can build projects out of metal or wood. The opportunities that are available to them are the chance to see the job opportunities in the work areas of welding fabrication. John Deere Technology School, welding institutes are all great avenues. They also have the chance to get involved in the leadership CDEs that we have and go on and compete at contest levels for the FFA chapter.
We have the opportunity to work on our fall speeches. There's many different categories that we can do. With the speeches, we get to compete with them, which is very exciting for us because we've been working really hard.
My favorite thing about the ag classes out here are the hands-on experience. We had the opportunity to be a part of Food for America, and we got to teach the elementary students from all the elementary schools in Carthage, and that was probably my favorite.
Carpentry is one of the many classes offered to students at CJ and Webb. It is a class that students can use in the future when they own their own homes. It gives students lots of hands-on experience that could prepare them for future jobs in construction. Carpentry gives students the opportunity on how to learn to use construction equipment and to do repairs.
It's a good learning experience. I mean, if you want a good job in the future, you know, hands-on job, it's a good hands-on experience. Concrete, construction, earth moving. It's just really good experience. It teaches you a lot of skills you can use in life, like right out of school.
Well, I mean, and I enjoy this class. You know, we get to do different things. You know, like last year we worked on the ticket booths, or a few years ago worked on the ticket booths. We built those. It was really fun. Got to get good experience in the workforce.
Basically, Carpentry 1, Carpentry 2. Carpentry 1 is set up to do exterior of a home, so doing all the framing and all of that stuff, and then Carpentry 2 is set up to come in the next year and finish all that out, doing sheetrock, finish work, cabinets, all that kind of stuff. And then our apprenticeship, we're set up with a company where students come in here and they learn the skills, and then they go out and work on the job site. They get paid as well as getting school credit for being on the job, so pretty cool deal.
It is definitely a class worth taking for students interested in a future in construction, or those that are just good with working with their hands.
Do you enjoy working with machines? If so, join the machining classes offered at Carthage High School. You will learn how to operate lathe, milling machines, grinders, drilling machines, precision measuring instruments, and hand tools. In this class, you will also read blueprints and make metal projects. If you have taken and enjoyed Machining 1, take Machining 2, and you could qualify to take the NIMS measurement, materials, and safety exam and become certified, which could help you in the workforce.
I teach Machining 1, 2, and 3. Machining 1 is basic manual machining classes. It's learning to use bench grinders, how to grind your own tools, running the basic engine lathe, the basic vertical milling machine, which we also call a Bridgeport. We'll do little projects. These are little projects you can put in your toolbox if you go into this industry. So you're making your own tools, basically, not all of them, just some of them that you can use if you go into this field. Now, Machining 2 is you'll do the same thing except more advanced projects, and then second semester you'll get into running CNC machines. CNC's where everything's at anymore. It's high demand. They're ringing my phone off my hip, needing employees, so it's very high demand. We try to make operators out of them, so if they leave this program, they can actually have a job just as quick as they graduate. We do have some companies that are actually, you can go to work for them, and they also can pay for your college if you want to go on. So that's what, you know, employers are wanting. They're wanting the higher education, but they're also needing the people.
The biggest opportunity I've been able to take is I've gotten a job at Parkside Machine and Fabrication. Without machining, I wouldn't be working where I am today.
Are you a sophomore, junior, or senior that is passionate about technology and its influence over our future lives? As long as you have keyboarding skills and experience from computer application classes, you can come on down to the Carthage Technical Center to dive headfirst into a revolutionary field. With our computer technology class, we will prepare you to be certified as a CompTIA A+ PC repair technician. This certification will basically guarantee you a well-paying job in this unstable job market. This class is very hands-on because experience is the best teacher, especially in this craft.
So some of the benefits that you're going to get from my classes for your students, they're going to be between learning some of the basic skills for computer systems and computer networking, so you can kind of get that entry-level position in an IT job somewhere. We offer what's called industry-recognized certifications, and with those certifications, you can basically get your foot in the door, like I said, in the industry at this entry-level position with these certifications. certifications because all of the industries will look at those certifications for new hires. So that's going to be that CompTIA A+ certification or a Microsoft Technical Associate certification as well. So we always push to get those by the end of our courses. So that's not just going to benefit you while you're in the class, but that's going to benefit you in your career and even college career if you choose to go through the college courses as well.
I really enjoy this class because a lot of the times I get really good hands-on experience. I get to work with electronics, with people, and I just get a lot of fulfillment from it. I get a word out, like teachers will give me, they'll give me recommendations, that's what I was looking for. They will stand behind me for things I want to do. They'll give me opportunities to build new computers, work with a lot of new electronics.
I enjoy this class because it gives me a lot of opportunity to learn, and it'll put me forward in any future career related to IT services.
I enjoy this class because programming is what I want to do in the future, so this gives me a good first step into my career.
I enjoy this class because it teaches you how to code, and it teaches you basically what the future is becoming is technology. It teaches you all about that and behind the scenes of the coding on a computer.
Carthage Tech Center also offers fire science programs. If you want to become a firefighter, this course offers a hands-on experience that teaches you the techniques that you will need to become an elite firefighter.
Centers offers 2 classes in 911 emergency dispatch and basic fire, which is a training class for firefighters or students that are interested in being firefighters. It's the lowest level of course that you can take. All of our classes are designed to give you a little bit of experience into the career base that you're interested in going into. So if you're interested in emergency services, law enforcement, fire, or police, all these classes were beneficial to that type of activity. They also help you do job application, resume building, and certain techniques like that. The opportunities that they'll have are basically they'll get a head start on trying to get into the careers. Many of them require you to have an actual academy or a certification class for a specific career. 911 dispatch is actually offered here at the Tech Center level. They can get an accredited certification to get a job in 911 dispatching in their field. Most of the others just, it also gives you an understanding of the career field so that you get an advantage when you actually go into it.
Higgins always finds a way to make it interesting, and I love the atmosphere with all the other students. Higgins always until it teaches us how to be like better people, and not just like law enforcement or anything like that, but how to show us just to be better people every day. And he says one of his favorite mottos is, if you can't find a good person, be that good person. The 911 dispatch and the basic fire program, by the time we are done, it will have a basic fire certification and a 911 dispatch certification. So right out of high school, I can go and get a job with the Jasper County or the city department.
Are you looking to go down the very exciting and rewarding path that is law enforcement? If your answer is yes, then we most definitely have some classes for you down at the Carthage Technical Center that will let you explore these paths. If you're in the 11th grade, we offer Intro to Public Safety, Law and Order, and Criminal Justice 1. Did you test the waters and now feel the need to go to the deep end for your senior year? Even better, because we have even more in-depth classes for you. If you're in the 12th grade, you can now enroll in Basic Fire, 911 Dispatching, and Criminal Justice 2. And if that's not enough to quench your law enforcement thirst, you also have the ability to apply for an internship at the local police department. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to the Tech Center and find your calling today.
Currently I teach public safety, which is made up of Law and Order, which is a beginning class that teaches a little bit about law enforcement, also public safety. So we cover fire and emergency services. We also teach a 911 dispatching class, which is an accredited class. So hopefully the people, when they finish these classes, either have a better understanding of the jobs or that they've actually earned some certificates where they can go get a job.
I really enjoy this class because it's just giving me great life experiences. I get to learn more other than just like information about the class. I get to learn life skills and how to interview and stuff like that.
You have a lot of opportunities, like I'm taking EMS class so I can go be a dispatcher after I get out of high school, and then it teaches you the fundamentals of law enforcement, so it helps you out there when you're going to the academy.
So one of the classes I teach is CJ1, which is Criminal Justice 1, and it's pretty much an intro into being a police officer. So we learn about car stops, use the simulator, we'll go outside and use radar gun. So just learn all the basics of being a police officer.
Students should take the class if they're interested in public safety type careers. We start you down the path fairly early. We also teach you a lot of skills that you'll need just to have jobs in general. So resume building, interview skills. We also work on a lot of your competencies and basically try to teach you how to be more confident in the job market.
Now that we've let the courses do all the talking, we hope that you will come take advantage of these life-changing opportunities. Consult your counselor if you're interested, and we hope to see you there.